Today we are going to be making every team's best player 7'7". Now I think the craziest height change was Donovan Mitchell going from 6'1" to 7'7". But yeah, guys, we see every team's top overall player on the 2K roster is going to be 7'7". We're going to be simulating a couple seasons with these guys all at 7'7" to see if it makes any difference. Like if everyone has someone that's 7'7", is Giannis just going to be like a McDonald's employee in 2 years, going to be flipping burgers, or is he still going to be dominant? I don't know. We're going to find out. But yeah, Ja Morant being 7'7" is probably going to be a problem. I mean, he already kind of is a problem, so adding 7'7", that's going to make him even more of a threat to society. But all right, so 7'7" Luka Doncic is still winning the MVP in the league if everyone's 7'7". Kessler won Rookie of the Year. Cole Anthony 6-man. Miles Turner. How does Miles Turner win Defensive Player of the Year and one of the 7'7" guys don't? That's pathetic. Cade Cunningham, though, who is 7'7" now, was the most improved player. All-NBA first team is an all 7'7" team. Same with the All-NBA second team. All these guys are 7'7". All right, so this is what the playoffs look like. The Celtics are the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference, and the Memphis Grizzlies are the #1 seed in the Western Conference. All right, and we're down to the Eastern Conference and Western Conference finals. It's going to be the Pelicans versus the Mavericks and the Celtics versus the Hawks. Trae Young at 7'7" put up 32 a game with 10 assists, winning the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And then the Western Conference Finals MVP obviously is Luka Doncic, 32, 10, and 10. So the Hawks can close out the Mavericks right here. So let's jump into this game. All right, and look at Luka and Trae guarding each other. They're giants. They're both 7'7". Mavs are up 10, so it doesn't look like they're going to be eliminated. Let's see if they're going to give the ball to a 7'7" matchup right here, though. Yeah, we got two 7'7s. These guys look like they're giants. Yeah, it's going to be a 10-point game, so let's get into the next game of the series. Before we do get into the next game, though, Luka had 57 points and 17 rebounds with 9 assists. And Trae Young's going to win the Finals MVP as the Hawks do go ahead and win the game. Luka put up 40. Trae Young put up 34 and 13. We're going into next season, and it's going to be interesting to see which team drafts Wemby, because they're going to have a 7'7" and a 7'4" player, so that team's going to be overpowered. So when Wembanyama ends up going to the Nets, so it's not going to be as overpowered, I guess, as I thought, because Mikal Bridges is 7'7" and Wembanyama is 7'4", and Trae Young is going to go ahead and win MVP in the second season. Wembanyama wins Rookie of the Year. He could have won MVP too. I mean, it was kind of close between him and Trae. Giannis wins Defensive Player of the Year. Thank you. Someone 7'7" winning Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know how Miles won it last season. Jaden Ivey with Most Improved Player. Quinn Snyder 64-18 Coach of the Year. So again, the All First Team NBA is 7'7", and the All NBA Second Team is 7'7" besides Darius Garland. And the Thunder are the first seed in the West. The Hawks are the first seed. The Celtics are only the 5th seed. So yeah, kind of a big change from last season. The Rockets, the 2 seed. I think both those teams missed the playoffs last season, and now they're the 1 and 2, which is kind of a crazy turnaround. Zion at 7'7" was the Western Conference Finals MVP, along with Donovan Mitchell. So it's going to be a Cavs Pelicans Finals. Let's simulate to an elimination game and get in and watch it. We see Donovan Mitchell at 7'7", Zion at 7'7" on the other end of the court. It is 115 game 5. D Mitch with the 3 is going to hit it. I don't think you can contest a 7'7" player if you're not the same height. Pelicans are up in the series 3-1 though, so if they win here, it is over. So the Cavs trying to win at home. D Mitch with another 3 ball. Oh my, that's just overpowered. Yeah, with the pull-up, gonna miss, and that's probably gonna be the game. Getting D Mitch down low, and he's gonna hit the hook. D Mitch has scored like 8 points in 30 seconds. So the Cavs are gonna go ahead and win 125-117. D Mitch with 32 points, Garland with 38, and Zion only had 19. 3-1 in the series. It looks like they're gonna pull off another win right here to force a game 7. Yeah, they're gonna win 145-110, and they say Pelicans no match for Garland, and our Cavaliers final score 145-110. But Zion went for 41 in game 7, and they beat the Cavs 151-116. All right, so we're in free agency now, and there is 1, 2, 3. I think Siakam and DeRozan are down here too. I saw, yes, there's like 5 7'7" players in free agency right now. So if they sign with another team that has other 7'7" players, this team or that team could be like a super team. Like 2, 3 7'7" guys on the same team would be crazy. Darius Garland went ahead and won MVP this season. DJ Wagner won Rookie of the Year. Halliburton won 6-man of the year, so he's on the Thunder. Was 7'7" shy. Wembanyama won Defensive Player of the Year, and Jet Howard won Most Improved Player. Everybody is 7'7" on the All-NBA first team besides Darius Garland. Darius Garland went crazy this season at 6'1". All right, so we're into the playoffs. The Rockets and Cleveland Cavaliers are the 1 seed, so we're going to simulate the first round, see what happens. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus Boston matching up, Indiana versus Toronto, New Orleans versus Lakers, and then we got Houston versus Denver. All right, and we're to the conference finals. The Celtics versus the Raptors and the Rockets versus the Pels. Looks like Jalen Green is going to win Western Conference Finals MVP, putting up 27 a game, and Tatum, averaging 42 a game with 10 boards, is going to be winning the Eastern Conference. The Celtics are down 3-0 in the series. Are they going to get clean swept? No, 3-1. Okay, let's hop in and watch some of this. All right, so it looks like the Celtics are up. Oh, they just lost the lead. Close game. We're going to hop in and watch this. 7-point game right now, 11-point game. It looks like this game's just over. Yeah, the Rockets won the championship. Jalen Green wins the Finals MVP, and the Rockets get a ring beating the Celtics. That's crazy. Looking at some teams around the league, Tatum left the Celtics, but he's a 99 overall. He's 7-7 with Brad Beal, who's 7-7 on the Wizards. And then the Suns are looking pretty good too. They got Kevin Durant at 7-7. They got D-Book, and then De'Aaron Fox signed with them. He's 7-7 as well. So yeah, the Suns are probably the best team. You also got two 7-7s on the Thunder as well though. Luka wins MVP this season, and Wembanyama wins Defensive Player of the Year again, averaging 3.2 blocks and 31 points a game. All right, so this is what the playoffs looking like. Cavaliers got the 1 seed in the East again, and the Lakers have the 1 seed in the West. Shaw wins the Western Conference Finals MVP, and Garland wins the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We got a Cavs Thunder Finals. We're going to simulate through this. I want to hop in one of these finals and watch one of them. 13-point game with 5 minutes left. Let's see if they can make a little comeback. Doesn't look like it. Looks like the Cavs are going to force a game 7. All right, so this is game 7 right here. Cavs are up. It's a 2-point game with 8 minutes left. This could come down to the stretch. It looks like the Cavs are running away with it, and they finish only winning by 2. Garland wins the Finals MVP, putting up 25 points per game and 13 assists. Let's see what everyone else did. D. Mitch had 34. Luka took home that MVP award again. I think that's his 3rd time in this video. Cade won 6-man of the year. He's not even starting on the Pistons. We gotta go check that roster out and see who is on the Pistons, because how is Cade not starting on the Pistons? I don't know what the Pistons are doing over there. I guess they don't start Cade. I guess they start this Amen Thompson guy over him. Yeah, Cade not starting is crazy. They are the 2 seed, so maybe the coach knows what he's doing. They are the 2 seed in the playoffs. Let's see if they win their first round series. Cade Cunningham put up 32, 8, and 10. Yeah, he's the 6th man, because look, the Amen Thompson guy is playing 36 minutes, and Cade's only getting 26, which Cade should be playing more, I think. Look, he put up 32, 8, and 10. Better stats than all of his stats in less time, in less than 10 minutes. So Cade gets 36. He might go for 40, 50. Cavs trying to make it back to the finals for the 3rd year in a row. I'm pretty sure that we got OKC versus Sacramento, and then Detroit versus the Cavs. Amen Thompson wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and then Western Conference Finals MVP is Shy. So we're going to have the Pistons versus the Thunder in the finals. Let's simulate through this and see what happens. I accidentally hit simulate round. I meant to hit simulate through game. 7'7" Shy wins the finals MVP, putting up 22, 4, and 11. A super unexpected MVP, Mikey Williams gets the MVP, putting up 35 a game. Wembanyama wins Defensive Player of the Year for like the 30th year in a row. I don't even know. He averages 31 like every single season too. That's gonna bring us to a Nets versus Pelicans finals, and it looks like the Nets are gonna win the series. They're blowing them out. Wembanyama wins the finals MVP. No surprise, they're putting up 30 points a game, 12 rebounds and 3 assists, 2 steals and 2 blocks. So Wembanyama took over the league. Kind of, he's been winning MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be the video. Make sure you do hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button if you're new. Turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.